Now, it's no secret that the Binding of Isaac is massively themed around religion, and the game includes hundreds of really cool references, some of which I've touched upon in my other videos. But if I wanted to tell you about all the references, we'd be here forever. So today, and in the next video, which will be a second part to this, I will be going over some of my favourite religious references. And to keep these videos from being ridiculously long, I will pick just a few from the item pools that have the most references in, those naturally being the Angel Deal pool and today's interest, the Devil Deal pool. So without further ado, let's get into it. While the item itself isn't a religious reference, the sprite for it is. The brimstone sprite is actually the Leviathan cross. While sometimes referred to as Satan's cross, this symbol actually originates from alchemy, where it represents sulfur, which is one of the 3 essential elements of nature. In Asia, it's called the brimstone symbol, derived from the alchemical name. While the cross has its origins in alchemy, in the 1960s, American occultist Anton LaVey founded the Church of Satan in San Francisco and adopted the Leviathan cross as a mockery of the typical crucifix. Abaddon is often used to refer to a bottomless pit appearing alongside Sheol, the resting place of the dead, in the Hebrew Bible. Abaddon appears as both a place of destruction as well as an angel of the abyss. You may also know the Greek equivalent of Abaddon, which is called Apollyon, who just so happens to be one of the playable characters in the game, and in my opinion, not one of the better ones. Also known as Babylon the Great, this item refers to both a symbolic female figure, specifically Babylon the Great, mother of all harlots and abominations of earth, and also refers to a place of great malevolence, as it is mentioned in the book of Revelations. While the interpretations of this character or place vary differently through the different forms of Christianity, I believe the Seventh-day Adventists have the most interesting interpretation. And that is that the Whore of Babylon represents the fallen state of Christianity, especially in the Catholic Church, and other churches predominantly Protestant are considered part of the harlot or one of her daughters. I'm sure you were waiting in bated breath for this one. Yeah, this religious reference is kinda self-explanatory really, hence the reason I won't be talking about similar items in the next video, but this reference has a nice callback, so I'm going to do it anyway. The Satanic Bible was published by our good old friend Anton LaVey in 1969 as a collection of essays, rituals and observations that still serve as the fundamental religious text of LaVeyan Satanism. The Mark of the Beast is a symbolic mark that appears on the forehead, like it does on Isaac, or right hand, and shows allegiance to the earthly beasts that oppose the divine God. The mark is often associated with the number 666, so much so that the mark's in-game sprite is quite literally made up of 3 different sixes. Unfortunately, I don't have the time or the research done to look more in depth into the religious references found in the Devil Deal pool today. However, you may still want to stay tuned for the next video, as I will be discussing some of my favourite religious references from the other side of the coin, the Angel Deal pool. However, right now, I'm out of time, so be sure to check out the website linked on the channel and the socials on screen, and I'll see you guys when I'm looking at you.